Buying a home in New York City is unlike any place else in the United States or the rest of the world for that matter. Our product type is different from the rest of the country. We have co-ops, condos, and townhouses, which you aren't going to find in the rest of the world. So let's start in Manhattan. The vast majority of all apartments for sale are co-ops. And a co-op, you're actually buying shares in a corporation. You're not realistically buying the property. You get the same tax benefits as buying real property, but technically it's shares in a corporation. And there's many things that make it differ from a sale of a condo or a townhouse. The primary difference is that all potential purchasers must be approved by a co-op board. They can't discriminate against sex, race, religion, or beliefs, but they can turn you down if they don't think you're a good fit. And that lack of a good fit would be they don't think your financials are strong enough, or they think that you'd be bringing the wrong element to the building. So for example, say you're a big movie star or a celebrity like Madonna, and you want to buy in a specific co-op, and the co-op wants a quiet building with not a lot of press outside. They have turned down Madonna in the past and turned down other celebrities for that reason. Or if they don't think your financials are strong enough, they can certainly reject you that way too. In addition, if you want to rent a co-op, the tenant needs to be approved by the co-op board also for the exact same reasons that they would approve a purchaser. So that makes the asset a little less liquid, but you are able to select your neighbors a little bit more definitively than you could be if you were buying a condo someplace else in the nation. So there's pluses and minuses. The big plus in Manhattan for a co-op is that it's about 25% less per square foot than a condo would be. Now when we move out to some of the other boroughs like Brooklyn, where the vast majority of the units are condos and there are less co-ops, we don't see the same price differential. If you're looking to get the best price on a property in Manhattan, and you're not looking at this as an investment property, that you will be living in it for the majority of the time, a co-op often makes more sense. Condos, on the other hand, like the rest of the world, are real property. Like co-ops in New York, there is an approval process. It's usually just the right of first refusal, but there is a board package that you have to fill out, but it's not an approval by a board. Consequently, it's a more liquid asset, and you can indefinitely sublet the apartment as long as you like. Prices in Manhattan are about 25% higher than for co-ops in Manhattan, and you can buy it as a complete investment property. So if you want to rent it out every single year, you own it. For the vast majority of condos, that's not an issue. Unlike the rest of the houses in the United States, townhouses will have common walls with their neighbors. So you'll know them as brownstones townhouses. It's one of the things I specialize in, and they're great. There's a front stoop, and there's a small backyard compared to the rest of the world, and widths of the townhouses range from 12 feet wide up to, some of them have 27 and even 30 feet wide. Now I know that sounds small to many of you, but to us in New York, that's pretty grand. The nice thing about having a townhouse is that you have complete control of who's living within your own building. It may be a single family or a multifamily house. The downside to a townhouse is that you're responsible for everything. There's no board taking care of the building. There's no managing agent. You're going to have to hire out those tasks that you don't want to perform yourself. So the question becomes, is what's best for you? Is it a co-op with its higher restrictions and usually a lower price tag? Is it a condo with the higher price and greater flexibility? Or is it the uniqueness of a townhouse? To break it down for you, in Manhattan, about 75% of all listings are co-ops, 25% are condos, and less than 1% are townhouses. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm Patrick Lilly at CORE in New York City.